Okay, so this is a very interesting conversation that we're having about instant validation and the apps and cutting that addiction to instant validation. And I think, like, have you ever had an addiction, right? Like, you can think maybe I was addicted to love. Maybe I was addicted to sugar. Maybe I was addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, whatever it was. And the problem itself is not the sugar, right? Like the problem itself is the thing that you're filling up and stuffing with sugar so that you don't get to feel it and you don't get to experience it. And we're kind of coming in hot on this conversation and straight off into it because I have zero intention on bashing dating apps. I really think they are a magnifying tool, like a magnifying lab also. Almost it's this lenses that show us in our face our addictions, our longings, our health, perhaps. So what do you think is most addictive for you when it comes to instant validation? Is it you want to hear that you're doing a good job, you want to hear that you're attractive, you want to get the experience that you can get anybody that you want to get? Um, what is it for you that just does it well for you? Hey, Seba. So good that you're here. Um, when, because knowing the thing that hits us differently is the roadmap for ending the addiction, is the roadmap for why have I been going on dating apps over and over? Why am I opening the app every 5 minutes? Why do I get a massive high if I get matches? Why do I feel devastated if I don't? Why in some particular situations I want to reach out for alcohol, I want to reach out for a cigarette? Like the thought that comes just before, the feeling that comes just before is the thing that is most valuable for us. So that I'm seen, I matter, I'm appreciated, I'm valued. That is amazing, right? Like when we hear, wow, like I value you, I see you, you matter. So, and I want to distinguish, just the regular validation that don't scratch the surface, right? Like it's not addictive. So what is that for you? I know for me, when somebody, like, if I were on a dating app and somebody tells me, wow, you're so gorgeous, or wow, you're so beautiful, I'm like it doesn't do anything for me. It's a little bit of a turn off for me. Maybe there is something for you as well. If somebody tells you, wow, like you are so good with whatever you're good with, that you know that you're good at. You're like, I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm strong. You're like, wow, your arms are so strong. And you're like, yeah, I mean, clearly, obviously. But there are those things that are our weak points, the things that we really crave and long to hear, or the thing that we really crave and long to know, that we become vulnerable in those spaces. That if I want to know that I matter, and now I start exchanging texts with someone and they say, wow, like you're one of a kind. Wow, like you made my day, or you just have this light about you. It becomes so easy to get addicted to that because that is the thing that you've been trying to gain so deeply from outside of you. Is this resonating? And like, can Can you start considering what is, how would you stop seeking for the easy solution? How would you stop seeking for more matches on a dating app, or for somebody to tell you the thing that you really want to hear it? Like, any guesses on how would you go about ending addiction? And I trust that some of you have experience, some of us have experience with ending addiction, right? I'm like, I was super addicted to sugar. And there are a couple of things that I would do to now look at something that I know has cane sugar or refined sugar. And I'm like, I don't even want it. It's a turn off for me. So, how do you go from craving something so consistently to, ugh, say something new, like offer me something new? I don't want that kind of brownie. That's a little, I don't know, it doesn't do it for my body. Get it, get the above from myself and from within. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. And it's not just to end the addiction, it's the only way to receive it. Because if you don't believe you're beautiful, I could come here and say, come on, you're so beautiful, right? And then the person sitting next to you can be like, you're beautiful. And they're like, yeah, we totally agree. You're totally beautiful. You'll be like, oh, yeah, they're probably just saying it to be nice, right? They're probably just saying it because, I don't know, they want you to feel good or they want something from you. So it doesn't even land, right? When you're getting the sugar, when you're getting alcohol, when you're getting the swipes, when you're getting the things, it doesn't land because that's not the thing that you're missing. And you don't have the vessel to receive it. It's like, it's not true for you. It's not your reality. It's, let's say somebody was pouring something into your cup and your cup has, it just doesn't receive that type of thing, or it's got a hole in it. You can pour all the compliments and all the things in there, and you can give infinite swipes, and you can give infinite matches, and people can fall head over heels for you. You can end up in the relationship that you want to end up. And that's not going to do it for you. And you're going to be in that relationship like, I don't know. I don't know if you love, I don't really know if you feel I'm beautiful. And then you just go on seeking that validation outside. Does anybody have that? Like, have you ever been in a relationship? Or maybe you've seen your friends and they got what they wanted, right? Okay, I found the person. And then you're there and you still don't feel enough. And you think, well, I don't really think they love me. They're actually not giving me all the attention that I crave. I'm kind of missing the dating apps. Kind of missing, the little hits of dopamine. I'm kind of missing the people giving me all these compliments. Why do you even need it? And again, it's not to say you shouldn't exchange words of appreciation in your relationship, in your marriage, turn towards each other, give each other attention, but that void, we only feel that void from within. But Eloa, that's kind of nice, that is obvious. We all knew that before we even started the call. You just have to give it to yourself. How do you give it to yourself? Been there. Once I got it, I felt this had maybe been a mistake. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm in the relationship now. You're like, I fought hard for this. I fought through all the matches and all the dates and all the things. Now I'm here. I'm like, doesn't quite feel right. I'm not feeling the thing that I should be feeling, because you're there and you've been feeling what you've been feeling all along. So now you're in a relationship and you're still feeling the same thing. The relationship is not the fix. You're like, oh, you eat the sugar, you drink the alcohol, you're still feeling shitty about yourself, and probably even more than you were before you reached out for it. Or like, okay, you're feeling anxious and you go and you smoke something. Like, okay, well, the anxiety doesn't disappear. It just comes back the moment you think about the thing again. So, how do we fill that void within? What what is the magic formula? Because clearly, if we knew how to do it, we would have done already. Yeah. And it's not a fun way to do it. Okay, because we could say, yes, just give yourself positive affirmations. Bring a mirror and say, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. And it kind of does something, right? Like it kind of feels a little nice. It feels a little fake too. And before we can put something in that cup, so whether my friend's putting something in the cup, whether my date's putting something in the cup, whether I'm putting something in the cup, it is going to leak because it's got holes in it. So I kind of need to look at the hole. I kind of need to look at, yeah, I am unlovable. I am unlovable. And like to find where is that in my, why do I feel unlovable in my body or whatever that is, the version is for you, right? Like I'm broken. I don't know. I can't trust people, like whatever your limiting belief is. There are like deep, profound ways of questioning. And obviously we can't do it at scale without me being able to interact with you really. But where in your body does it live? The I'm unlovable or people can't be trusted. And a lot of the times it requires to go to the extreme of it, right? So we're just doing this exercise now where you're face to face with somebody and they tell you exactly the thing that you're most afraid of hearing. And they tell it with the intention, and it's a very particular game that we do, it's a very particular setting. But to feel the thing that you've been always afraid somebody would tell you, to go through the experience you've always been afraid of going through, to imagine your ex that you couldn't get over with somebody hotter than you, smarter than you, like to see them happier than they've ever been with you, like to go to the place that we're really afraid of going, that we keep circling around so that we don't go there, so that we don't feel the thing, to keep going, reaching for things, reaching for the phone so we don't feel the thing. And that's the only way to actually fill our cups from within, because the moment you're on the ground, destroyed by the thought, the feeling, the loss that you've been avoiding your whole life, then nothing can do it, right? It's like, I've faced that. Like, come at me, you know? Like, there's nothing that you can do. There's no situation that I can live. There is no experience that I can go through that would hurt me more than what I'm being already hurt right now by even allowing myself to go. And sometimes it is an interpretation or a feeling or something that we really did go through in the past. But without facing that fear, without facing that fear of rejection, that fear of being left alone in the altar, that feeling of whatever it may be, then we're never really ready to just see reality as it is, never really ready to just find our beauty, never really ready to fill our cups with new feelings, unless we're willing to tell the truth about this vessel that we are, the holes in it, unless we're willing to really look at it and mend it or destroy it and create another one, then we will continue to be prey to the feeling of momentarily being full, the feeling of momentarily having something pouring into us, even if it doesn't stay, right? Because then we can feel a little bit of that love, we can feel a little bit of that joy, we can feel a little bit of that purpose. What about this is resonating? I think it's quite a lot to contain in very little time. And it's so, yeah, it's so good to see you guys here really reflecting. Like I can feel the consideration for, yeah, where might I do it? What is my deep fear? Um, and so thank you for going there. Thank you for taking the time to look at how to do things differently and not to swap people, not to swap addictions, not to swap whatever it may be, but looking at the source of where is it all coming from, and what might it be like to live a life where things pour into you and you literally just receive it, or like things pour into you and you can select, oh, this is for me, this is enough, thank you so much, no thank you, or yeah, okay, this one, bring more, bring more, bring more. I'm gonna wrap us here for today. We're talking some more tomorrow. We have a super exciting event on Valentine's Day. Go on my website to have the link on my profile to join for free on Valentine's Day. It's going to be an interactive experience with singles all over the world, and it's something that, yeah, that I do locally in small groups that I've been doing for 3 years. But it is quite something to bring everybody together in the same room and to allow for you to meet strangers in ways that you possibly never have before. And I know some of you have been wanting to do this for years now. So this is a very special opportunity to do that. And tomorrow we will be talking about, let's just go here on the profile. You can go on my dashboard and see all the conversations we're having, 15 minutes every day for another 10 days. And tomorrow we're talking about why swiping feels like emotional gambling. So we're going to stick a little bit more with this theme of dating, and especially dating apps. So if you liked what we discussed today, or you have some reflections you want to bring tomorrow, you're most welcome to. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow.